We are in Simi Valley at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library. There's the Gipper. And we had to get a look at this beautiful view. Mom, what kind of flowers are these? This is a Auschwitz rail car.
Their salary is rising. Productivity is at record levels. Historic tax cuts have passed. Pride and strength of the military was rebuilt. And above all, a spirit of optimism has been restored. Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman appointed to the Supreme Court, shatters another glass ceiling. As did Catherine Sullivan when she became the first woman to walk in space. As Americans enjoy renewed prosperity and feel good about themselves again, an election is barely 3 weeks away. The pundits predict the president will stick close to the White House, confident of his re-election, but they underestimated President Reagan. He knows Washington is not the place to connect with his fellow Americans. So today, he's traveling aboard the historic Ferdinand Magellan presidential rail car to be with us, the American people. Ferdinand Magellan was named after the intrepid explorer who ventured out to see the world for himself. The Pullman car was built in 1942 to protect President Franklin Delano Roosevelt during his wartime travels. Almost a third of a football field long, and with 3-inch thick windows and armor plating, it weighs in at 142 tons. The presidential rail car is departing from its first stop and should be arriving soon. And there it is now. The president's first order of business is to meet with the locals before delivering his campaign speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. How do you like our Heartland special here? You know, Harry Truman rode this state in his whistle-stop tour of 1948, and he spoke some very blunt truths, and that's what I'm going to do. Let's start with the record in the period between 1976 and 1980. The strongest economy in the world was pushed to the brink of collapse. Well, those disastrous consequences didn't come about by accident. They came through the implementation of the very policies of out-of-control spending, unfair taxation, and worship of big government.
On the artifact, you can see President Reagan on the castings of the that you can see here. This one is a Frederick Remington, and you retained this from the previous administration. This was called Galveston Ink. There's that little Galveston Ink right there. That was the famous one, Broadway Frederick Remington. That's the one everybody identifies as a Bronco Buster. And there's a small rendition of Bronco Buster on the other side as well, like that. The others are the sort of Galveston.
So the furniture, I heard about the desk, but all the furniture was actually in the
He
box.
kept pretty much the same. There's a little story about the lamp stove. When he came into office, there was only one. So Mrs. Reagan loved the idea of having two, so they gave two. Then, of course, when President Reagan left office in '89, this George H.W. Bush went broke. So they had another one made. But there is one that is original in the White House.
All the
Office or questions in the White House of George H.W. President at the time. It was gifted him by Queen Victoria of England. She had a ship called the ship Resolute. Commissioned that ship to find another ship that had been lost out, trying to find a northwestern passage. In doing so, it too became icebound. When the ice melted, it drifted down into our waters, retrieved, made seaworthy, sent back to Queen Victoria in England. She, when she decommissioned the ship, got furniture made from timbers of the HMS Resolute. And that's one of those pieces of furniture. The center panel was not there. That was wide open. And it was President Franklin Delano Roosevelt that put that panel there. President Kennedy.
That's amazing.
the seal on the back of the seats. Ronald Reagan sat there.
How long was this plane in use?
From 1972 till 1989.
I mean, so I'm not on camera.
First Lady's Conference on Drug Abuse.
So, just the two of you here? So, that room right, so that is this room
Yes.
Jelly beans.
Look, it's the VHS says not authorized for viewing classified tapes.
also the press secretary.
You don't walk out of the aisle. Yeah.
So this is the actual plane design.
Very cool.
And you had a desk for the photography back there and the security and stuff.
So where did they roll the orange? Was it that way?
I think probably right near where she was.
Oh.
No, she actually came back way where the press was, which is way back too.
I know. Isn't that cute? Yeah.
Are we under surveillance here?
Oh, just try to take it all in. This is amazing.
So the Air Force One they use today is a little bit more than 3 times larger than this. So this seems pretty old, and it is. It was built in 1972. So 7 different presidents used this plane. President Reagan used it the most because he flew a lot compared to other presidents at the time. Not nowadays. But the room you just passed through, that was the executive lounge there. That was where the blue rope was actually a solid wall. And they just put that, just for you guys, they just opened that up so you can see. And then this was a working office also. Press secretary, chief expedited speechwriter would be in here. President physician, event planner. This is the guy that carried this suitcase, the football thing. And that's his actual uniform. He donated to the library. And that's him in the lower left of the white shirt.
Wow.
The IBM Selectric typewriter here.
We had a little kid come through here, like 3 or 4 years old, like 5 years ago or something. I was here. And he looked at this and he says, "Mommy, where's the screen for that?"
For the screen or something.
Yes.
So there's jelly beans all on here. I don't know. Is that a
That's part of what
It's jelly beans wherever he was at.
Well, we remote.
There's only 4 bathrooms until the 2 one by the pilot, 1 in Mrs. Reagan's quarters, and 2 back here. So the photographers are here. They've got the big kitchen.
Air Force and media.
So either President Reagan wanted them comfortable, or just in the back of the plane. So everybody always laughs at us. Thank you. Thank you. Wherever he would stop, he'd pick up his dessert and pass it among the people on board and tell them thank you very much for missing, you know, maybe a famous birth or anniversary or wedding or something. And he did thank them by giving them a little dessert. I don't know who wouldn't think that was a good payment, right?
It's a nice little galley here,
What
yeah.
an assignment to be a White House press corps.
Thank you for visiting.
Suburban. Look, Gipper.
It's a year. Sharp edges. They can take out everything.
son is a helicopter pilot, so I said, oh, we have to go on the helicopter. I'm sure his does not look like this.
He has a shorter one.
Right.
Who does he fly for?
Alabama National Guard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he's got some room in his.
Yes. So he's Army, not Marines, but I'm sure they're similar.
Simi Valley, California. That's beautiful.